Minnie VandePol, Baker and McKenzie, why should large companies seek to tackle bribery and corruption?
The risk that they face in emerging markets is such that if they don't have a strong program to tackle bribery and corruption, they face huge penalties and fines by overseas regulators like the Department of Justice or the SEC in the US or the UK regulators. So what they need to do is to be able to find a way to do business in an ethical fashion, which in turn is going to benefit them from a corporate social responsibility basis. It means that money is not filtering out from the bottom line into bribes that they're not accounting for. It also makes the company a stronger business in the world market. So there is definitely a benefit to be able to act in an ethical manner, and we need to encourage companies to do that. In Australia, that's not really happening. We encourage companies to be competitive and not engage in anti-competitive conduct. We encourage companies to have good OH&S regulations and compliance programs. But when it comes to bribery and corruption, we have it tucked away in the criminal code, the law. We don't have a regulator. What we do is we leave companies to have their names splashed out in the front pages of newspapers, dragged through a long investigation by the Australian Federal Police, and then being embroiled in lengthy court proceedings. We need to give companies an ability to sit across a table from a regulator, talk about their uncertainties, find ways of being able to do business better, and have government support to assist them.
Well, it seems like you're moving down the direction of having a regulator. Do you think the Australian government is doing enough in this area, and what else can be done?
I don't think the Australian government is focusing on this area. We have had a lot of criticisms by the OECD and Transparency International saying to Australia that they need to step up. A country like ours, where opportunities are outside our shores, we need to be setting an example, not being the focus of investigations. So to do that, we need to get the Australian government to do what they did in terms of competition issues, what they have done in terms of OH&S, to lift the general standard of compliance in this area. It's not rocket science, but it does require some thoughtful consideration, and I just don't think that that's happening, and that's at the company's expense, because my clients want the ability to know that if they spend time and money on a strong compliance program, that they'll get some kind of recognition for that, and that will help others lift their game as well.
Yeah, well, it's an interesting point there that you raise, Minnie. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.